It is time for a run. My name is Mike Swanson. I'm broadcasting not at all live from northern Minnesota. This is my first video, so I'll gladly proclaim that I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully this will evolve a little bit, learn some things, try some things, see how it goes. It's early morning, August 4th, 2024. We had some rain overnight. Now it looks like the sun's maybe trying to poke out here. Might happen while we're out screwing around. Currently a little overcast, a little muggy, but cool for a change. So today's run I think will be just a little bit over 5 miles. As always, I'll be going nice and slow because that's the speed that I go. So I hope if you are stuck on a treadmill today, this could provide a little bit of entertainment for you. Get to see some greenness while it lasts. Or maybe you really like slow TV, because that's exactly what this will be. I've got the horseflies buzzing around my head. One just bonked into my ear. And I did put on some mosquito repellent, so I think we should be in good shape. If you enjoy the video today, don't forget to do all that algorithm bullshit. You know, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you've got a suggestion. I might point out some interesting things, or at least stuff that's interesting to me along the way. But these introductions will be hopefully a little bit shorter in the future. Alright, so the stop sign is going to be our start point. I'm just getting the GPS on my watch connected here. So all that being said, I think it is actually time to run. It was about 7:20 right now. I think today it's supposed to be about 75 degrees and finally not humid. First wildlife sighting here. we will be going around Chubb Lake. But this whole area is kind of a wetland, so there's lots of little ponds all over the place. Chubb Lake is maybe a mile in diameter or so. Alright, got our first hill. If you're playing the home game, this is probably like a 7 or 8% grade. So you might hear me working hard here. This is prime hay time up here. Not around bales and fields. Makes for some nice scenic green pictures. I'm usually a late afternoon, early morning kind of runner guy. I think this is working out pretty well. The horseflies, at least some of them, haven't woken up yet. Usually this part of the run would just be swarmed. I think we're getting a little late in their life cycle anyway, so maybe they'll start to chill out a little bit. wildlife. It's like living in a Disney movie. Might be a little far away for you to see. There's a wild turkey just in front of the center tree there. Oh, his buddy is closer. Alright, so we're gonna have a nice downhill here for a little bit, and that opens up to our first view of Chubb Lake, and then a nice steep uphill. That's probably like a 9 or 10% grade. A little bit of a breeze this morning after the storm pushing through. Lake's not super glassy. It's a nice lake to swim in. This little farm raises sheep. It must be in the barn, but they have a guard llama. No idea whether it's a boy or a girl, but my wife and I call it Tina from Napoleon Dynamite. my favorite quote-unquote political sign. I think I've got a bigger picture. Not sure. Still a lot of people that left their signs up from the last election. I think that just makes me less likely to vote for a guy than it would have been otherwise. It just looks trashy. So if you got your signs up for 2024, take them down when the election's over. Nobody cares. Took me a while to figure out the logistics of how I was going to attempt this. Ended up getting a DJI Osmo Action 4 camera, and then got a little shotgun mic that if I did it right, should at least help with making my breathing a little less annoying. So I thought for a while about making a hat mount. Then fallen branch there. I realized the camera was just going to be a little too heavy to make that practical. Plus with these, if I ever do another road run, it's nice to be able to have your head free to spin around. Can't believe we haven't seen any cars. So right now I've got the the camera on a shortened and non-extended selfie stick that I'm holding up, building up some bicep strength. And then I 3D printed a magnetic attachment for the microphone. It's my other nerdy hobby. The hat mount was a 3D printing experiment too. So maybe that'll come back at some point. But it seems like it's working out pretty well. Got a first car coming. I'm the type of person that getting out into the greenery, trees, really good for my mental health. And it's always hard in the winter in Minnesota. So we're lucky enough to be able to get away sometimes, go somewhere warm. So hopefully lug the camera around when we go on vacations and such. Give that a try too. But I always try to remind myself when I start to take the green for granted that it's not going to be around for long. This is a beaver marsh here. Grass is a little overgrown, but the dam is back there. Alright. So now we're turning to the trail running portion. Today's exercise. So I don't think this is an official trail. I don't know if this is actually the park. But I'm not above using it to shave off a couple miles from this run. Now concludes the trail running portion. Now we're in I think it's a township park on Chubb Lake. This is where our high school teams play baseball, do their little league and stuff. Over here we can see the lake. Alright, we're up to a little over 3 miles on my watch. Only one on the car count. Never seen any actual humans walking around by that building. It's got all kinds of fun stuff. 2 on the car count. It'd be interesting to see what's lurking inside the buildings. I don't think that truck's moved in a while. Three on the car counts. Rush hour today. 4. It's Sunday today. It's about 8 o'clock. There's probably a few people getting their ass in mass. Or more Lutherans trying to find the back seats. We live in the land of the passive-aggressive mailboxes. Imagine that these folks probably had their mailbox run over a couple times by the snowplow. So they're just gonna get progressively brighter in color until painted with uranium or something. Which doesn't actually glow. My favorite is the mailbox post that's made up of bowling ball sized field stones in a wire cage. Probably doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage to the snowplow, but I guess as the driver at least feels it. Alright, the stop sign we started at is just around this curve. If you made it this far, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you found this useful, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to do the things. Leave a comment if you got brilliant ideas for next time. Six on the car count. I'm excited to be doing this. Seven on the car count. Oh my gosh. That's so dumb. Anyway, hope you can join me for my next run. Oh, and I'll leave some links in the description for some of the gear that I use. If you want to support the channel, help me make more of these videos. Got Amazon affiliate links and all that stuff. So. Almost there. Finished strong. all done. All right. We'll see you next time when it's time to run. Thanks, everybody.